Hello, this is a very quick update just to summarize what's happening and a few important things. So we had a severe weather outbreak yesterday. It wasn't necessarily a tornado outbreak, there weren't that many tornadoes, but there were a lot of impactful flooding, especially in severe storms. I would say there was a more like flooding outbreak, but let's see here. We still have a bunch of high wind warnings on the East Coast, high wind watches, and a small blizzard warning in West Virginia. So winter storm warnings on the northeast and winter weather advisories in the Midwest. Winter storm watches already for the system coming up in the plains, and some uh, um, extreme cold watches in some areas there, and cold weather advisories, extreme cold warnings in the north already, and winter storm warnings in the northwest. So please be aware, especially what's happening today in the northeast with this ice. Only the next 24 hours shows already 1/2 of an inch of ice in some spots in northern New York, and some less than 1/4 of an inch in other areas, and especially some spots to 1.30, 1.40. So be careful into Maine as well, some ice into Vermont and New Hampshire. So please stay safe, be careful with power outages, slippery roads, dangerous travel conditions, plus like uh, be careful. And then the snow 48 hours show like more to northern New York, northern Maine to 19 inches, even 20 inches, more into like near New Hampshire, Vermont, West Virginia, Ohio, and more snow spots of the Midwest. So be careful. Those areas show snow 48 hours in the plains already, some starting there, and more into like Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho. So be careful in Montana, spots to 20 inches in those high mountains, Washington, Oregon too. So yeah, stay safe. That snow. The temperature is still brutally cold to minus 32 degrees Fahrenheit in the north. Wind chills as low as minus 40, minus 37 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is extremely cold. Please do all you can to stay safe from this cold. You can see here the 2 meter temperature there in Canada and the northern US, like extremely cold. This goes and like it gets better later, but please stay safe. This is the freezing rain from the European shows also Pennsylvania, New York, uh, next 72 hours, and to Nova Scotia, to Maine, and spots in Massachusetts and Connecticut. So be aware. Also in Atlantic Canada, Nova Scotia, show some or slight spots on the northwest of potential ice as well. And here's the GFS, shows that in the northeast into Atlantic Canada. So be careful with this ice. There's still the severe weather, tornado 2%. We had trillions of severe thunderstorm warnings today. Hope everybody is safe. There's wind 15%, tornado 2%. I don't know why it's not loading anymore. And hail, nothing. Be aware in parts of Florida too, the Carolinas, all the way into Delaware. So yeah, this is still happening. Stay safe and be careful. Just a quick recap here. I don't know where did I go because I didn't want to go there. So here, good, because it didn't appear here. So like that big winter storm now. Be careful in Canada, especially in Quebec and New Brunswick. A lot of snow. Does show the snow starting the plains already Monday to Tuesday, and some ice in the mid south, and that snow and some ice goes east there. So please be careful. Some more Gulf moisture later. We're in Florida, and this year like March 1st, but that's too far out. Let's focus the short range. There's the European, the snow and ice in the northeast, the system, the plains, and all the way into the east coast. In the next week, we'll make some more detailed videos about this system. There's still for day 2, all the way to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit, showing here for Tuesday morning. Minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Wind chills might be as low as minus 50 or even less. So please do all you absolutely can to stay safe from the cold. Please be careful. There's still day 3 minimum. As this dives further south down to 1 degree in northern Texas. During the afternoons, you still be cold, warmer in Florida and the southwest. But please be careful. Still some minus 24, 25 in the north, some 26 in the south. So please be aware. This the 20th already. The 21st slightly better, but still like minus 12 in Nebraska, minus 7. Still very cold, and some 20s in the southeast, in the south, in the northeast, very cold as well. So stay safe. Still some minus 1, some minus 4, but really the danger is like now until Wednesday. Please stay safe. Those minus 50 wind chills. Please be careful. And shows like some key messages here for the winter storm to northeast, and I don't know why nothing's loading today, but here show like the ice there, forecast ice for Sunday night, so this is already happening. And here record cold central US next week. Dangerous wind chills between minus 30 and minus 60 are expected across the northern plains. This is the threat of the winter storm into next week. So please be careful. They have their snowfall amounts here, so if it loads. But meanwhile, let's just show excessive rains, not showing much. Precipitation day 1 through 7 shows more in the Gulf for rain as that system comes north, and more in the Pacific Northwest later on. Winter, the storm the northeast. Day 2 Rockies. Day 3 kind of plains. Already like 70 above 70% chance there. This goes to the east coast day 4, and some of the northwest as well. So we'll keep watching this, but please be careful. 72 hours snowfall has some big totals in the mountains on the northwest, up to 30 inches in a few spots, or even higher. Montana and Idaho, especially Washington, Oregon. There are some crazy totals there to 60 inches, and some 8 inches are in the plains, and more in the northeast, close to 18 inches in the far north, and even more the lake effect in New York. So please stay safe. There's like here for Canada, that cold as I mentioned yesterday or before yesterday, the video, you get tremendously cold to minus 36 degrees Celsius, minus 41 degrees Celsius southern Saskatchewan, so minus 42. That's so cold. Please stay safe there. And the wind chills like that might be pushed minus 50 Celsius or even less. More harsh cold in Manitoba, Ontario, Nunavut, Northwestern Territories, Northern Alaska, in Alberta. So this goes, as I showed you yesterday, still shows spots there to minus 42 degrees Celsius, some minus 40, some minus 41. Please do all you can to stay safe from this cold. Tuesday into Wednesday, and then it calms down and the harsher part remains in the north. But until like Thursday, please stay safe. The worst days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So please be careful in those areas. There's the snowstorm now. Freezing rain in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, some heavy snow in Quebec, more to Labrador, Newfoundland, potentially some other lingering stuff later. So stay safe too. Some snowfall totals like from now to like Thursday in Quebec might get more than 40 centimeters, 50 centimeters, 25, 23, 43 centimeters. So be careful. Some snow squalls and the freezing rain there on the east coast. So please stay safe. The weather alerts in Canada: winter storm, Nova Scotia, winter storm 2, wind warnings and freezing rain. In the U.S. there as well, cold watch, extreme cold in Canada, extreme. So yeah, please stay safe. And there's a better link in the description to see all of this there. But be careful. Wind is still very strong on the east coast of the US, and some 450s to close to 60s mile per gusts, 40s and 50s. This goal still remain strong into tomorrow Monday, and like shows some 68 mile per gust, 50, 59, 47, 50. So still be careful on the east coast. And Monday to Tuesday still strong in the northeast, and then starts getting stronger in the Gulf, in Texas, Louisiana, the Appalachians maybe on the 20th, and finally goes away there until we get more action in the Pacific. So in Canada, like shows more wind in Alberta, British Columbia, down to the U.S. in Montana, shows some nasty gusts in Montana, some in Washington on the 22nd, and still keeps showing later, like southern Alaska to British Columbia, but especially Montana and Alberta, some higher winds the 23rd, and all the way down to Wyoming. But we'll keep watching the show on the 26th, more in the plains, but that's kind of very far out. So there's like Atlantic Canada here, shows those winds now northern Nova Scotia to Monday, very strong. This goes Newfoundland and Labrador, some higher gusts throughout Labrador, spots of southern Quebec as well, and eastern Quebec, and New Brunswick, especially those higher gusts. So stay safe there, and be careful. Maybe this one on the 21st to pass by Newfoundland, but be careful and stay safe from these systems.